Right now, your heart rate is probably calm. You are not in danger. There is no predator nearby. And yet somewhere in the last week, your palms have sweated, your chest has tightened, and your mind has raced over something that could not actually hurt you. An email, a notification, a look from a stranger. Your brain treated it like a lion in the grass. The real answer is far stranger than stress. Your body is still running software built for a world that no longer exists. 200,000 years ago, a human ancestor heard a rustle in the grass. There was no time to think. There was only time to react. The heart rate spiked, blood rushed to the legs, the senses sharpened. This response saved lives over and over for hundreds of thousands of years. It became permanent. It became biology. Walter Cannon, the physiologist who first described this in the 1920s, called it the fight-or-flight response. He noticed that under threat, the body releases a flood of adrenaline, preparing muscles to either attack or escape. Cannon was studying animals in a lab, but he was really describing you. Your body still keeps a copy of that ancient alarm system, fully installed, fully active, just waiting for something to trigger it. Here is the strange part. That system cannot tell the difference between a lion and a deadline. It cannot tell the difference between a predator and a passive-aggressive text message. To your nervous system, a threat is a threat. It does not check the calendar first. Why would it? For most of human history, almost every threat was physical, immediate, and life-threatening. There was no category for social embarrassment or unread emails. There was only danger, and the body responded the only way it knew how. So when your boss sends a short, cold message, your amygdala lights up the same way it would if a predator had just stepped out of the trees. The neuroscientist Joseph Ledoux spent decades mapping this exact pathway in the brain. He found that the amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure deep in the brain, acts like a smoke detector. It does not wait for proof of fire. It reacts to smoke. Fast, automatic, and often before your conscious mind even understands what happened. This is why you can feel afraid before you know why. The amygdala receives signals before the thinking part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, has had a chance to evaluate the situation. Evolution prioritized speed over accuracy. A slightly overcautious ancestor who flinched at every shadow lived to have children. A relaxed, analytical one who waited to confirm whether the rustling grass was truly a threat sometimes did not. Across enough generations, the flinchers won. You are the descendant of the flinchers. But the ancient world had a built-in reset button that the modern world does not. After a real threat passed, after the lion left or the danger ended, the body would physically discharge the stress. Heavy breathing, trembling, running. The energy mobilized by adrenaline got used. Then it was over, the system reset and balance. Now think about your last stressful moment, the bad news in a meeting, the argument over text, the fear of being judged at a party. Did you run? Did you fight? Of course not. You sat still, you smiled, you kept typing. The stress response activated fully, but the resolution never came. The body prepared for a battle that never arrived. This mismatch has a name. The biologist Robert Sapolsky calls it one of the central problems of modern life. We activate an ancient emergency system for psychological and social stressors, but we never get to use the system the way it evolved to be used.